Hi, Britannia. I was just going to make a quick video to explain this one because I thought that might be a little bit quicker and easier to understand than me typing a bunch of text. The key for this question comes from, this is from the Outliers video from this week. I think it's in test 2. Normally, if we're going to determine if a point's an outlier, we're going to use this rule of thumb. And we'll calculate the IQR and take 1.5 times that. And in the video, I did Q1 minus 1.5 IQR. And that gives us like one boundary for what's an outlier. And Q3 plus 1.5 IQR. And that's the other boundary for outliers. And then anything that's lower than the low one and higher than the high one, that would be outliers. The reason we use that one more often is because it matches what the calculator does, so that you can always take your calculator and check and make a box plot, and you'll know whether you're supposed to have outliers or not. But there is another rule of thumb that works and is acceptable on the AP exam, and we cover it because they might ask about it. The other one says anything that's more than 2 standard deviations from the mean is also going to be an outlier. So this one uses 1.5 IQR with the quartiles to create those boundaries. The other rule uses the mean and standard deviation. So in this case, our mean is 23.5. Our standard deviation is 1.4. We want to go 2 standard deviations above and 2 standard deviations below. So we're going to take 23.5 minus 2 of those standard deviations and 23.5 plus 2 of those standard deviations. But it's the same exact idea. We're just using some different values. So when we take 2 standard deviations below 23.5, we end up with 20.7. When we check 2 standard deviations above 23.5, we end up with 26.3. None of these choices are higher than 26.3. So we're really looking for the biggest number that's still an outlier, that's still below that. So we would go with 20.6. This is an outlier, but the 20.6 is bigger. These 3 are not outliers at all. So I hope that helps. Let me know if you still have questions or if there's something that doesn't make sense there.